and welcome to another late night with pals. What's going on, brother? How are you?
How's it going? What up, chat? Good to see you all here.
What up, chat? What up? PP.
It's been a long day. We just got home a little bit ago from Epcot. So
how was Epcot, bro?
It was packed.
It was packed.
They had cars in, you know, at Epcot there's 4 parking lots.
Yes, sir.
They had cars in all 4 parking lots.
Really?
Yeah. It was a lot.
Social distance parking kind of thing?
The first 2 parking lots were not. The last 2, the back 2 were. So there was a lot of people. But it was a great evening. The weather was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then, you know, about 6 o'clock, the sun went behind the clouds. 5 o'clock, it went behind the clouds. It was beautiful. And I picked up something.
You picked up something?
Yeah. You know,
a tracker? No, what is it?
You know me and pins. So.
Let's see. Espérate. All right, here we go. I gotta take this thing out.
This is the new Disney Villains Lair limited edition set.
That's nice, man.
It has Hades, and it's a pin-on-pin design. So you guys have probably seen the limited edition set that has Hades, Jafar, Evil. Does it have an Evil Queen? I don't know. And then it has Maleficent. Nice. And then the completer pin is Ursula. And so that set, it's like $110 for those 5 pins. Pretty expensive. But they came out with individuals of the other 4 pins, just not Ursula. And so I picked up Hades today. And it's a nice design. It's cool to see the villain in their environment, so to say, you know, in their lair.
Yeah. No, it looks good. Chat, what's up? Katrina, thanks for being here. Ken, what's going on? Thanks for being here. Blue Manchisa, Emily Rose, Theme Park Lifestyle, thanks for being here. Mar, what's going on? And thank you guys for being here so much. Randy will be with us shortly. He left work late, but he's driving.
He's on his way.
Took the train, took the flight, and all that stuff. He will be here. He'll be here soon enough. So I'm glad, man. I'm glad you have fun at Epcot, and
we tried a new restaurant.
Yeah, which one you went to?
We ate at the San Angel Inn in Mexico.
What do you thought of that?
I was disappointed. I would have, and maybe because of not having everybody back to work, maybe they're not the normal cooks, but it just was lackluster. I'll tell you this: I'll pay to go to eat chips and salsa.
Okay.
And for the environment, I love sitting, looking at the volcano, the nice environment, you know. I love the environment, and the freaking salsa and chips that they bring you before the meal.
Yeah.
That's fire. That stuff was good.
It was good, huh?
I literally stopped. Today was a nice day with just my wife and our middle son. So the 3 of us had a great day alone. Haven't done that in a long time. And the crowds, Bloom, it was packed. It was packed.
Packed house.
I mean, there were so many people. There were so many people that the only time you could really social distance is when you're standing waiting for a line.
Yeah. Untitled Disney, hey, welcome back. Appreciate it. I talked to her today. Welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to social media. Nice seeing you again around here, my friend. I went to Walmart today. All the various outside the entry direction signs on the floor and on the side of the aisles are all gone. Yes, they are. Only thing required are masks. Yes. Here in Florida, they're doing the same thing. They're getting rid of all that.
Yeah, Publix was the first one that I noticed probably 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Well, I mean, here in Florida, We just went into phase 3 yesterday.
Yes, and I think Disney's doing that already without saying anything because the crowds. I mean, I went to
Magic Kingdom.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Magic Kingdom. The other day before I went to work in the morning with Ken, and oh my goodness, that thing was packed. And then you tell me today that Epcot was packed, which I saw a lot of pictures in Instagram. A lot of people were posting that there was a lot of people.
When we went over to the UK pavilion, wow, it was like I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Like you could tell everybody was there for the food.
Yeah,
Katrina, I'm honestly with you. I was one of those bad people that didn't pay attention to that, and I'd be halfway down the aisle, and my wife would be like, "You're not supposed to go this way."
Yeah, I actually look at it.
Now, granted, I will say this:
the correct place.
Today's Saturday, so the weekends have been a lot more packed than the week.
And I went Friday, right? That's when I went Friday. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you also went to Magic Kingdom. A lot of people go there because of the kids. Friday, we're gonna go to Hollywood.
That's right.
We're going to Hollywood, and
right.
I have a feeling it's going to be packed just because it's Hollywood.
And BP is going to go live, right?
Yes, I'll go live.
Yes, BP will go live that
I will be live. I'll put up the thumbnail.
Yeah,
I'll put up the thumbnail probably tomorrow, and that way everybody can plan for that because we will be live all day.
When somebody says something, I will just turn the boogie around.
And I went and got one more thing today.
Come on, show it. I wanna tell the people. I wanna show them what I got today.
Okay,
show them. Let me get you the.
So, for those of you that don't know, my kids call me Papi Thanos, so I have a lot of Thanos Funko Pops. I have 2 Thanos statues. I have, I don't know, like 6 Infinity Gauntlets. And this is one pop that I didn't have. And it came from a subscription box that was really hard to get. So I saw this at the Visitors Flea Market down in Orlando near Old Town, pretty close to Disney. So we stopped there before going to the parks. And this thing is amazing. So this thing sits right under my TV in my living room.
What do you mean? They don't call you PP?
No.
No?
No. I am not PP.
Come on.
They don't even call me VP. That's exclusive for you all and my work folks.
They should. So, are you sure nobody calls you PP? I'm the only one.
The only time I hear PP is like the kid who is getting ready to get on what's that ride? Mars? What's the Mars ride at Epcot?
What?
I don't know what it's called.
Look, I want to open this today with you guys.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for waiting. Tonight we have a special guest. I call you know what? I call him Mr. Instagrammer. Because this kid, I think he sleeps in Instagram for some reason. He does everything. He does live stream, but he does everything in Instagram. Like,
yeah,
he knows Instagram from A to Z. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from he's here, right? Florida? Yeah, he's here in Florida. Yeah.
He's always in the parks.
Goes to Disney. Yeah, that's right.
Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I had to leave work a little later than normal, but it worked out well. So
thank you.
Not a problem. Glad you could join us.
Not a problem. I'm happy you guys invited me.
Yeah, it's different. Like Gonzo and I, we've been talking to different people about different content creators and what they do and how they do it. Last week we talked to Walt, or not last week, the week before we talked to Walt about live streaming in the parks and what we use and how we do it. And so after we did that, I thought about you and was like, Randy pretty much does what we do, but he doesn't do it with YouTube. He does it with Instagram. And so I thought that it would be great to introduce you to other fellow Disney lovers and talk to you about your love of Disney and how you do it, you know?
Well, I appreciate that. Yes, I do actually use Instagram for pretty much everything at this point. I used to do YouTube, but it was more for moto vlogging because as I talked to VP and Gonzo before, I do ride a motorcycle every day. So that's something that I used to do. But now Disney has always been my passion, and I decided to make a Disney Instagram, which I just hit my year birthday on my Disney Instagram, and it's been nothing but wonderful so far. 1,200 followers, 144 posts now, and it's just been absolutely nothing but great. And all the people that I meet with the love of Disney is something that I personally enjoy because everyone can go to the parks regardless of whatever your views are on anything. You can sit there and be like, well, we love Disney, so let's go to the parks and hang out. So that's one of the biggest things that I absolutely love about Disney. It brings people together regardless of whatever is going on in the world. You can just be like, hey, look, I love the parks, you love the parks, let's go to Disney.
Yeah.
Good.
Most definitely.
So
yeah. So here comes the first question. What's the difference between Instagram and YouTube, besides the obvious part?
So obviously, well, there's a lot of ins and outs with videos and stuff like that. With especially with Instagram now, they're bringing in reels, kind of like TikToks and Vines and stuff like that. You can play around with that. That's something that I have been interested in, but it's also the fact of there's so much time into reels that people don't realize. And it was the same thing back whenever I did Vine, whenever I was younger. You know, Vine took forever. Now TikTok is like the easiest thing in the world, like compared to how Vine was. And reels, like, you're pretty much the same type of thing, but you still have a lot of time of planning, a lot of time of filming, and making sure that like you want it absolutely perfect. And that's something I strive to be the best in, is being perfect, because going into high school, I was very big into TV production and stuff like that. So I've always, I wanted to become a film director, and that ended up not becoming a thing, but was one of my biggest downfalls was I was always so picky about my editing, about my shots. Like I would sit and do one shot for 6 hours because it's just something's not right. And that's how I was. So with YouTube, I was a lot more stressful whenever it came to things. And also, you know, I could sit there and do all these fun things like you guys do and all these other awesome creators do on YouTube. But with Instagram, I feel like I can express myself more and also bring myself in the community a little bit more than I would normally would do with and also because at the end of the day, like I can sit there and if someone's on a family trip first time at Disney, and you know, I sit there and talk to them, a queue line, you know, I get to know them, like, hey, I do Disney Instagram. If you want to follow me, feel free to or not. And I can bring that magic at home, because a lot of people would much rather scroll through Instagram and see their daily lives, but also see some fun content from Disney and stuff like that. But with Instagram, I still can bring in, you know, that fun aspect and also the editing aspect with photos and like little videos that I can take or do from there. And that's something that I really enjoy about Instagram. And Instagram, just like I'm in it for the fun at the end of the day. I mean, if you do go full time with YouTube and stuff like that, you can make a career out of it. And I've have plenty of friends that have made full-time careers out of YouTube, and I've seen them succeed, and I'm very, very happy. And I push for everyone, if you want to do that with Instagram, you know, if I get a sponsorship, cool. If not, I'm not going to sit there and complain and try to make money off Instagram, because it's just something that I want to do like my daily vlog for, and my, you know, my daily post, or like, hey, I'm having fun, you know, if you come down and hang out if I can, you know, stuff like that. And it's just something that I really enjoy, because Instagram brings the community regardless if you're Disney or if you're non-Disney or whatever. You know, I have people from the UK and stuff like that that will sit there and be like, if I come over, like, I really want to meet you, or, you know, or different aspects of like how, you know, I'll sit there and talk to some of my UK followers, and like we, you know, we say a flashlight, they say a torch, you know, it's just like
right.
Different aspects can bring in different people, and Disney brings in a whole thing of people. So that's pretty much what it goes with.
Yeah, I think with Instagram, it's more, except for minus the lives that people do on YouTube, Instagram is more instant, right? It's instant gratification, right? So that's another.
It's very just
major difference.
simple. So
yeah.
Does Instagram have copyrights stuff like music? When you put on YouTube and you watch the parade or you go to a ride, you usually get some type of copyright kind of thing. But Instagram, does they have that issue as well or no?
Instagram actually does. Instagram
Really?
actually does. So the one thing that I've noticed, because I used to for my last staycation, it was Christmas time of last year. And I love my staycations during Christmas time because Christmas party is my favorite party and I love Christmas time at the parks. But it was Happily Ever After the night before my Christmas party, and I was just live streaming it because, why not? And halfway through, it popped up and said, your audio is not working because it's copyrighted music, or we'll stop your live in 30 seconds if you don't stop. Or even just posting I posted more than, I believe it was 30 seconds at the time. I don't know if it's any different now, but just on my regular story, it would not, it actually took it down because of copyrighted music. So.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you thought that they don't have a copyright kind of thing. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they actually do. It's a hit or miss. It just really, I guess, depends on certain times and where you're at. Like, they kind of have hot spots for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Got you. And can you get monetizing Instagram like YouTube, or is it a different program?
I'm not sure, actually. I never looked into it like that because, in a sense,
Okay.
I don't make money off of Instagram. I do have I am a brand rep for a company. It's a small company. It's my friend's company, but she makes cups, and I met her through the parks too. So, like, got all my Figment cup and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But there's a lot of opportunities in the community, but I've never really digged into that portion of Instagram because I'm not sitting here to try to make money off Instagram. If I do, cool. If not, I'm not going to stress it,
Yeah, I think with Instagram, it's more of, and you touched on it a little bit ago, it's more of the sponsorships. Like if somebody sponsors you, you do a sponsored ad or placement ad or something like that. Gotcha. Of a post.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And guys, please make sure you go ahead and go to Instagram and watch Randy Goes to Disney. Again, has all Disney content that you can think of. He has it there in his channel. He goes live a lot. He posts a lot every other day, I think, almost every day. And he's a great kid. We hang out with him in person, and he's great fun, and he has a lot of knowledge, and he loves Disney. So make sure you follow him on Instagram. So let's say for a day you go to Epcot, right? How do you plan your day?
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan, okay, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to film here, this, and this, or I'm going to post this and this, or you just free and you just start posting whatever you want?
So with Epcot, it being my favorite park, growing up, I've always, I would always be the one in the family that was like, all right, we're doing this many parks in the day. We want this. But whenever I'm going by myself, it really depends on like the day. If I have anything certain that I want content of, I make sure like I'm all right. Let's just say like the other day, went to Epcot with the girlfriend, and we were like, all right, we're getting lunch. And whenever we were there, I was like, you know what? I want a photo in front of the Journey in Imagination sign with my cup, with my shoulder figment. And like, that's just mainly what I want. And then I also wanted the Epcot trash can picture because, I mean, it's just funny because it's kind of a running joke between a lot of people. But with Epcot, a lot of the times I go to Epcot for festivals. That's what Epcot is. It's always like growing up, like I never understood it because I didn't really care. But now being a 23-year-old, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I want to go to Epcot like for the festivals. Food and wine is my absolute favorite just because I enjoy, tasting food around the world and seeing what's new to offer. And also just it's always a good time. Festival of the Holidays is always fun. Flower and Garden Fest is probably my second favorite just because it's beautiful. But festivals are always something that I go for. And whenever it comes to festival time, the first 2 weeks is normally just festival based like content. Like, all right, I want pictures of this, and this, or I want to do like the Remy hide and squeak, or I want to do whatever the hidden, Remy or the Chippendales or a Spike the Bee type of hide and seek games that they have. With Epcot, though, whenever it's just like a normal day, I'll go to Epcot and I want to ride Spaceship Earth. My grandfather helped build that. He was an Imagineer that helped build that. So that's something that I absolutely love. Test Track is normally like something I enjoy to ride. It really depends on the weight. Soarin', gotta love Soarin'. Soarin's my favorite just because all the smells and stuff like that. And then I always have to do the Nemo ride. It's like what, Under the Sea, or I can't remember, but it's just like I grew up like always interested in the ocean. I still am. It's something that we've explored like 7% of. We know more about outer space than the ocean, and I can sit there and watch how other organisms live underwater, and it's really, really neat to me. So like I'll sit there and I can just stare into the tanks for an hour or two and just relax and enjoy myself, because it's comforting in there to me, just being in a cool dark spot, just seeing how other things work. So that's a definite must. And then with me, I always have to stop in the Japan pavilion. That's just my favorite pavilion. I love the Japanese culture. I love especially like I love how the Japanese culture is. They actually it's a lot of respect based how they do things, and then also like the newer like teen kind of Japanese culture with like J-pop and stuff like that. I've always enjoyed, just because like the cutesy stuff and the fun upbeat stuff. Like it's just, if I could live anywhere else, it would be Tokyo. And that's just something that I've told myself. I mountains or Tokyo, and I mean Tokyo is pretty much like, if I'm for sure moving somewhere, it's going to Tokyo. But that's a dream of mine. And then just with the World Showcase, it's just enjoyable just to walk around and hear, the different, especially whenever it comes to like normal Disney, you can learn so much about the World Showcase by different of the cultural ambassadors that are there. And one thing I like to do is go up to a cultural ambassador and I'm like, hey, if you have a minute, I would like to know like a story from you growing up. How were things different in France? How did you do things in France? Or like, what's a story in France that you did? And it's just really interesting to hear, how they lived, how they grew up and stuff like that. So that's something I really, really enjoy. Just the amount of activity that there is in Epcot, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think it's just front of the park and you're gone, but there's so much to do.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, it's normally just like, if it's festival time, it's festival content. If it's not, I'm going to Epcot and I just want to take a couple photos of like me at my favorite ride, which is Figment, or like let me show some people some hidden Mickeys and stuff like that. There's like there was a thing with the father and the daughter from Carousel of Progress. They're actually incorporated into Spaceship Earth. And they are the violinist and celloist, I think, in the Renaissance, something like that. So,
wow,
that's cool.
So I got somebody in the chat, one of my channel members and a good friend of ours, March, is asking, what country do you think they should add to Epcot, and why?
So there's a lot of countries, obviously, in the world that we could add into. Personally, one of the top ones I would think of is Brazil, just because we always have a Brazilian booth, and like that's something that a lot of people say that we should add. But I feel like we should add in more of like a kind of like a Middle Eastern culture.
Okay.
I don't know necessarily which country we would add in, but I feel like something more like Middle Eastern culture to add in, because that is something that is very like foreign to us in the sense of like how they actually live, how things are different there, how their food is. Then again, sometimes there is a couple like Arabic marketplaces that I've been to here in Orlando that have, like I see how they do things, but I feel like that'd be interesting. Oh, well, they do have Morocco. Well, that'd be interesting though.
Yeah, I always thought that maybe since Florida has a lot of Latinos like Puerto Rican, Dominican, there's a big Latino culture, maybe bring something like that. But Brazil makes a lot of sense, and it's been talk about Brazil for a long time. I remember, was it last year that they expected in D23, they expect that it was going to be answered, then they didn't answer all the stuff. I think it was last year or the year before.
I mean, hold on. Look at how many Brazilians dumping in money into Disney.
Well, yeah, they do a lot of Brazilian tour groups. What's the biggest Brazilian tour group that you've seen at Disney so far? Mine is 75.
I've never counted them.
I just know with the yellow shirt.
They always have the flag and the yellow shirts.
That yellow flag or the yellow shirt, yeah.
And and they're living the dream. So you let them do their thing.
Did you know? Talking about adding a country, right? Did you know that they're adding a country to Epcot?
I've heard rumors, but then again, there's so much going on with Epcot that I don't know what's true or what's not anymore.
So the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, right? The way that they're spinning it and the way they're placing this into Epcot is Xandar, which is the city or planet, the country that this takes place on, is going to be a new country to Epcot. Okay. And they are actually going to have cultural representatives of Xandar that you're going to be able to meet and interact with. And they're going to potentially have food offerings and things like that from Xandar prior to getting onto the ride as a different element. And that's how they're kind of piecing this into Epcot. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool how they thought of that twist instead of just making it a ride. They brought it as like Xandar is going to be part of the World Showcase.
Yeah, that's actually really, really neat. I didn't realize that was going to be like a new country. So that's really interesting.
Yeah, they mentioned it. You know how in the Epcot showplace, if you watch that and they talk about Guardians of the Galaxy, that's where they talk about it.
Gotcha.
Hey Kelly, how's it going?
And where would it be? Next to the ride or inside the ride?
It's still next to like Mission Space.
Yeah, it's in. Okay. It's in the ride, but that's how they're doing the spin on it. It's not just a ride. They're going to have Xandar, the country, so to say.
Gotcha. You know what I'm looking forward to is the restaurant, man. They still haven't opened it.
Yeah, I'm really interested in it. I'm ready to see how it goes.
They got the sign ready.
They did?
Yeah.
I haven't been in far. I think the last time I went to Epcot was with you, BP.
Yep, the sign is ready. Oh, and thanks, Randy, for telling me what the name of the ride was. I went on Mission Space today for the first time in like 10 years.
Which side did he go on?
The orange side.
Oh, you want to mess the more intense one? All right.
What happened?
I'm not going on that thing forever again.
Why? What happened?
Bro, I thought my eyes was gonna fall into the back of my head.
We love more intense.
I didn't get sick, but it was just like, I didn't remember how intense it was. I'm just sitting there like, now that
I did their green one for, right?
No, I've always done the orange one. Okay. Because I'm not gonna go sit in the thing and not like that's boring.
I mean, I'll do the green one just on like a normal day, but like if I'm really feeling like, all right, let's do orange, like let's do orange. But
I was like, we hadn't been like I was saying before you came on, we went with our son Marcus, and the three of us with my wife, we haven't been out with him alone in a long time. So he was trying to pull the card of like, come on guys, we haven't done this in a long time, so I want to go ride this ride, so let's go ride this ride. And I was just like, bro, I do not want to ride this. It's been at least 10 years since I've rode that ride. And since I'll be 50 in 10 more years, by the time I'd ride it again, that means I'm never gonna ride it. I'm done. Last time. I'll go on the green side.
Yeah, the green side is a piece of cake, man. Compared to the other one, it is. But that's another ride that I think eventually is going to go away. They're going to put something.
I think it will too.
I mean,
it's already.
They don't put. Nobody hardly ever goes to that.
Yeah, it's already.
Yeah, it's always like really just quick through. So.
Even though today it was an hour-long wait.
Really?
Well,
I told you there was a lot of people in the park today.
Wow.
Well, they've also bumped capacity quite a bit, unfortunately.
Well, yeah.
Yes. I mean, they only put one family in one section of 2. So yeah, I mean it's down to like 20% capacity on that ride.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Like all the rides too. That's great.
And then they clean it all the time.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's closure right thing.
Yeah,
It's always closing. Yeah. So what kind of equipment do you use, Randy? Obviously your phone, right? That's it.
iPhone 11 or it was 11 Pro Max. Yeah, this is the Pro Max one. And I used to use an iPhone 10R, but I kept on having issues with the rear camera. It was just because of an issue with my phone mount on my bike that I had, and I just finally said forget it, and I upgraded to this phone, which has amazing quality camera work and stuff like that. I also use Lightroom for a lot of editing on my photos, but I tried to make it just more like vibrant, but instead of like using just like typical filters and stuff like that. But that is just something, I use Instagram. Occasionally I do use my Mac that I'm on now. It's just a hit or miss with it.
I've used Lightroom before to edit some pictures. It's a cool program.
It's really simple. It's very basic. And the fun thing is with your phone and your laptop, it actually just interconnects and syncs. And so you don't have to worry about trying to send things back and forth. All you have to do is just save it to your thing, log in on your computer, and it's there.
And it's there. Yeah. Do you have a website of only pictures, like your own website kind of thing that you said, all right, I'm going to put these pictures on this website, maybe somebody will get them, or you just do everything on Instagram?
I just do everything on Instagram. I was thinking about websites before, but at the end of the day, it's harder for me to keep up with a blog right now, because with my working full time, like my job has been extra stressful for the past 2 months. And then also just with kind of how COVID kind of worked itself out, trying to go to the parks whenever I do, it is a little hard for me in a mask because I am technically asthmatic. So it's a lot of like, all right, well, I want to sit there and do things, but I also just want to relax. So that is just something that I've very much like, I've kind of stepped down a little bit. I do try to post at least 3 times a week. I used to have a whole schedule that I would do Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday one week, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday on the next week. But that was pre-COVID. And then during COVID, I tried to do twice a week, which was really hard to do. I had to get really creative with that and also pull out a lot of old photos that I didn't want to do. But with kind of new things that have been happening within other people that I interact with on Instagram, there's a couple different days that I can feel comfortable with posting. So it's like my friend Miranda, she started Awkward Photo Wednesday, like Awkward Wednesday. And like, because we're not all perfect behind the camera. Well, you can sit there and look through my phone, with my holiday or with my Halloween pictures that I was actually going to post today, which I didn't, but I would just make that like a post for Monday. But I sit there and I have 30 photos, but you can sit there and there's a couple of them that like my hair's awkward or I'm making a weird face. And it's just something to bring out that everyone has those awkward photos and you can embrace it. It's fun to be goofy and sit there and mess around.
Say that again, because my wife's watching. She needs to hear that again. She needs to hear that it's okay to embrace the funny pictures.
Of course.
It always is.
I posted a photo. I made a post with a bunch of pictures from us going to dinner and going to the beach yesterday. And she messaged me, take this down.
No, why?
You didn't get approval to post the picture. See, look, she's like, nope. She's like, nope.
That's how it goes.
So BP, let me ask you a question, BP. So let's say you go to the park, you take a picture of her, right? Yeah. She looks at the picture 20 times and then she says, no, I didn't like it, take it again.
No, she don't look at it. She doesn't look at it 20 times. She just looks at it, makes an instant decision, and that picture goes bye-bye, or we retake it. Yeah.
And if it goes bye-bye, do you need to take the picture again?
So normally what I do to prevent having to reset back up, I snap several photos. Good. And then she picks a nice one, and then I delete the other ones.
Yeah, because
same way with my girlfriend.
Yeah, same here with my wife. So yeah. Oh, I didn't like this one. Delete it. Take it again. I'm like, what? I've been here 20 minutes taking pictures. Boom, boom. I'm like, all right, whatever.
I mean, it is what it is. To me, the normalness, the funniness,
Of course,
is what's great. I mean, none of us are perfect, you know. One of the things that Randy does that he didn't mention that I really like, and I'm not a coffee drinker. I actually told him I'm stealing this and using it in my new show on Tuesday mornings. He posts cup of the day every day on his show.
Try to every day. Occasionally I slip up, but it's a hit or miss.
It feels like every day at least.
It's normally every day. Like last week I missed a day, but that was just because I woke up at 2 p.m. and I was like, oh, I got stuff to do. Let me go. So, but I mean, I counted. I think I'm at 27 Disney coffee mugs right now.
Nice.
I'm running out of space in my cabinet, but I would get more. But I actually got a box. I've been kind of slacking. I was supposed to do a 1,000 follower giveaway, but I've kind of did that. But that will be coming very soon. I'm waiting on 3 more things, but I'm doing it a multi-part giveaway. So if you guys are on Instagram, look out for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be for everyone, between coffee drinkers, people that just want some ears, and then people that like pins. So
nice.
Speaking of pins, I picked that up.
All right. There you go.
Let me get you again. Hold on.
I didn't want to fork out the money for the big set with the Ursula completer.
Yeah.
It's a little expensive, and these aren't that limited. I mean, they say limited edition, but
they're like limited release too, though. It's something like that.
Bro, the limit on this thing is like, let me see if I can show the back on here.
It's probably like $6,000,
5,500 or something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's way too high. I mean, 5,500 is, it's a limited edition because you put a number there, but
yeah, it's not.
It's not very limited.
Yeah. Hello,
I got pins everywhere. So
the big set is limited to 1,600, but it's like $110. Too much for 5 pins.
Mm-hmm. No, I completely get that, and it's like even back in 2008, whenever I did pin trading since I was 6, but it's like Pin Trading University is something that I really enjoyed, and I should have bought everything then, but now I'm just getting to it, and some of these pins are worth like just absolutely ridiculous. Like I have a frame set here; it's 6 pins, and it cost me like $160, and that was the low end. Yeah, that was the low end. Like, I got it on a I got it on a still for that one because there's one pin in here if I broke it out that it's Figment and the Nephews, and if I broke it out, it's worth $800.
What?
Yes.
Woo!
So
Gonzo just got into pins. What, 2 or 3 months ago?
Nah, it's been more than that already, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. A little bit more. I think about 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah, okay. I have 2 pin boards up. I have 2 down here. It's just the whole go. Like if I was on my phone, I could show it all. But I mean, I have 2 pin boards here, 2 pin boards up. I have a bunch right here on my pullout. I have some over here. I got 3 things hung up here. I got a shoebox full of pins that I have to figure out what I'm doing with.
Jeez. So you have space to sleep?
Yeah. My bed's literally my bed's just
it's like
behind me.
I have this here.
The thing is, like I have my pin bags laying on my bed because they sit in this office
Sorry
chair.
to hear that, Southern Stitch.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that as well.
Yeah, those are.
Oh man, sorry about that.
His new Kraken bags.
Those are my clamshells, and then I have another one with Alice stuff in there. I'm probably gonna change around, but it's just
show the stream your jumbo, and isn't it in one of those clamshells?
Yeah, the super jumbo. It is a prototype. There's only 100 of them made, and it was from Hot Art. I have the I don't even know where the certification paperwork is. It's probably somewhere, but
Gonzo, look how big this pin is.
Oh, if I can.
Holy.
Here, actually, let me get it out of the bag so we don't have to glare.
Holy!
Look at how big that is.
What?
Like,
and that's actually a pin.
Yeah, well, it's so Hot Art is a fantasy pin company, but they actually got licensed through Disney, and this was one of the prototype ones that they had, and they have like certification paperwork and everything for it. So,
Wow.
whenever I got offered it, that one's actually damaged in a sense. The person that messaged me is someone that actually used to buy from me and trade with me frequently. She was like, hey, this one has a resin dip, which you can't even tell. Like, you have to like really like pull it all the way over to see. But if it didn't have a resin dip on it, like it would be still worth like $600. And I'm like, yeah, I'll pay $160 for this pen. It's fine.
Wow. Randy, Arlene says, Arlene usually doesn't type a lot here in the chat. Randy, do you know if Epcot will ever have the pin trading events again? I really want to go. I want to go to one and never been.
So I'm going to say give it time.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, obviously, just because we're over it doesn't mean that COVID's over, you know, and even with Florida going into phase 3, it does not have any impact in a sense of a company's decisions to how they act.
right.
So obviously this year is canceled, and I'm still waiting for them to drop my Donald pin so I can finish this set. That's all I want. I could care less about this online pin event they're going to be doing with it. Because if the completer is going to be the one that I have in this thing with like the diamond, I could care less. I just want my Donald to finish this circle with that. But from previous pin events, there are so many opportunities there, and it's very much worth the money. And I do feel like there's a lot of locals that have been doing pin events around Disney property as well. The next one is going to be on October 3rd. It's right outside. If you're in the Orlando Kissimmee area, if you know where the Nike factory outlet store is on 192, it's right behind there at that hotel. But it's going to be from like 9 to 5. But it's always fun.
Is it a private event?
And it's just a group that hosts it. It's like $5 per like pin trading, like adult. Anyone under 17 is free. So or anyone under 18 is free. So it's fun. And like a lot of collectors and a lot of these people aren't going to sit there and try to shark you or hassle you over things. They're just there to trade and have a good time. And it's a lot of people that I remember since I was 6 years old that are still run these events, or like I've used to see in the parks. So that's how it goes. I also see that Arlene is saying, so with the events, with the cost, I believe the normal cost is, I believe it was like $150. But the thing is, you get like a goodie bag. And this is for the entire event. You do that, and then you have an X amount of tickets to pin trade on these cast like exclusive boards that they have, and it's like pre-productions, it's artist proofs, it's like LE like 100s, LE like 150s, and all these like really, really special pins, and just things that you wouldn't really normally find on a board or throughout things and stuff like that. So that's one thing. And like you can go with a bigger package, and they have different pins there. This upcoming event that was supposed to happen this year, which would already happened, I was personally planning on spending over probably $800, but that was just because there are certain things that I knew that was going to be happening. But the thing is, the thing is also like people start lining up for the events start at like 9 in the morning, but people start lining up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Really?
Yes, because like that's how much it means to people. And
are these events like early bird catches the worm type deal, or
not even? It's just the thing is like you line up for like if you ever. It's funny because you have a queue line for a pin board at this point, and there's like multiple different pin boards, and they give you and they time you. You have a minute to get 2 pins off the board.
A minute, yeah. 1 minute for 2 pins.
Yes, and they make you. And I mean the boards though, like the boards are probably like 4 foot by 6 foot. Like,
yeah, you can't even look at the whole board.
Yeah, and like the thing is, you go through it, and like they won't let you take any off to see if they're artist proofs or not. You pick whatever pin you want. They pull it off. You give them your scrappers or your or not your fakes, but like your like pins that you don't want, and you give them to them, and it's just like go go go. And throughout the day, they actually refresh it like every hour, every 2 hours. They refresh all the pins on the board, and they come out with a new board.
Yeah, and, I was super looking forward to the event this year because even though we just got back into pins, I'm huge into like anniversary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so with this being the 20th anniversary, like the same set you're collecting, I only need the Donald too, you know?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that. I would really like the completer, but if I don't get it, I'm not going to be too upset. But I was really looking forward to it. And then when somebody told me how much the ticket was, I was like, "Excuse me?"
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's for 3 days. For 3 days. So
and then I knew I didn't know that they gave you like vouchers for like 8 pin trades or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm basically just prepaying for pins.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly.
I was like at Gonzo first. I was like, wait, is how much? Woo!
Well, it's like the thing is too, even like on the last day, I tell people on the last day, like on Sunday is normally like public day. But like on Saturday, hang out until there's two hours before the event's closed. Because people leaving will be like, I'm leaving tonight or I'm leaving tomorrow morning. Here's my vouchers, and just give them to you. And so like instead of the 8 vouchers, you end up with 15, and you're like, oh wow, I almost doubled my vouchers because I was just hanging out. And people are like, hey, you want some extra vouchers? Because I don't feel like staying in a line anymore. You know, why not? Because they even have tables for everyone to just sit up there and trade. And I mean, talk about suitcases. I mean, people bringing like 4 or 5 suitcases full of pins just to sit there and pin trade. Wow. It's crazy the amount of pins that people bring.
So is that the event, that the private event in the hotel, or we're talking about Epcot, right?
We're talking about the Epcot events. They are Disney ran events. Okay. They do it on a yearly basis. It's normally the end of August whenever they do this. Mm-hmm. This past year was supposed to be like August 26th, I believe. It was something like that.
I think it was 26th, 27th, 28th.
Yeah, and Disney also runs 2 other events. They do a fall and a spring pin trading nights event, and it's about 3 hours, and it's in the Coronado normally. And they sit there and they have tables up, and it's limited to 300 people, but they let more people in. But it's like a prepaid event. And then that's like the one that they did where they released the Cinderella stuff this year. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So all my Little Mermaid stuff was from last fall event. And and so I didn't go to the event, but I knew they were going to have spare frame sets, and they're going to bring them straight into the parks because that's what they do. And so that's what I was able to go ahead and get my frame Little Mermaid pin that I cherished the most, and I broke it out of the frame, and I ended up trading that at the spring event and then buying another one the same night. So I mean, it worked out well.
So speaking of that, since you're saying you don't have to go to the event necessarily because they're going to bring pins, like I know I got a lot of the Cinderella stuff at Disney Springs. Mm-hmm. Just because I waited too long and didn't get a ticket to go to the event. But when you buy at the event, if you're an annual pass holder, do you get your discount?
Yes, you still get a discount. And even whenever you so a lot of these events you can prepay for as well, and they will actually value your AP discount with that as well with the prepay. It's not like Shop Disney stuff. It's like, all right, you are an AP, it shows on your My Disney experience, here you go. And so they'll give you that. So that's it's definitely interesting, but I mean it's the amount of people that you can just meet and come in contact with. And it's like, it's funny with my friend group, we always see who can trade for the most random thing that's not paying. So last spring, we're sitting there, my buddy Zach and I were hanging out at our table, and our friend Jana runs over and she's like, guess what I just traded for? And we're just like, oh gosh, what did he trade for? Because we try to outdo each other. and she traded for a lunchbox. And so I was like, oh, all right. And so she got a lunchbox, and then I ended up with a T-shirt that night as well. This kid wanted one of my pins, and I didn't. I was like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, you have nothing I want, but I do like your T-shirt. And it was like this Peter Pan T-shirt. It was Peter, and then you got Wendy, John, Tinkerbell, and Little John, and they're all flying, but you have like a dotted all the way down to a Netherland map on the back. And I was like, here, I'll make you a deal. I was like, give me those 2 pins, your T-shirt, I'll go buy you a T-shirt, and I'll trade you for a T-shirt and this pen. And he was like, wait, what? Like, he was so confused, and it took it and he was like, nah, I'm not doing that. His brother ended up actually followed me, and he messaged me. He's like, did you just try to trade my brother for his T-shirt? I'm like, yeah, and it's the offer still there. And so he comes back about an hour later, and he's like, you know what? I'll do the deal. And I was like, all right, what size T-shirt you wear? I'll go to the gift shop and grab you one.
I mean, at least you offered him another shirt. I was waiting for you to say, I'll give you this pin for the shirt you're on your back right now, and then goodbye.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be like that. I was like, you know what, I have to do this.
And then goodbye. Wow, VP. Again, guys, make sure you go ahead and follow Randy Goes to Disney in Instagram. Southern Stitch was asking if you have a YouTube. No, he doesn't at the moment. He used to.
I've thought about it. I have the whole thing with me is I hate editing, and I have a bunch of friends that are like, hey, I'll edit for you, but I'm like, at the point, I'm going to feel bad if they're editing videos for me, and I like, there's no kind of way I can repay them and stuff like that. Yeah. So right now, maybe one day, but at the end of the day, I'm just enjoying just the basics of Instagram and stuff like that. And I'm not really stressing too much about,
And Southern Stitch, when he goes to the parks and he's basically live at the park, he does like what I call a vlog on his story. So you'll see like an instant vlog as he goes through his day. It's almost like he's live, but it's little short posts on his story.
And recently I've been kind of like more relaxed on it, but I do have some more days planned for like more of days I get to the park and just like doing nothing but that. But the past couple weeks going to the park is like more park dates with the girlfriend and I, just kind of relaxing because I have been very stressed at work. So it's been nice just to go relax, do my thing, go get dinner, and just, I'm not necessarily pushing so much for content, but it's also like I want to go and enjoy myself and give, little snippets of what's going on because, that's just how it goes.
Speaking of content and snippets, the bakery at Norway, I know this is way off track, but the bakery's open.
It is.
So you can go get the school bread.
You try it already?
Oh yeah.
I've not tried the school bread yet. Yeah. I'm going to Ellen Compass on Wednesday, and then we're going to Beaches. The walk-up window actually lets you get souvenir cups now, so I'm trying this pumpkin spice butter pecan milkshake that they came out with.
Nice.
So I'm really excited for it.
Nice. And also off the track, right? And sorry.
Yeah.
Arlene said, I want to go. I really hope they bring it back. And then just for the record, I said, Arlene, we're going together. And for the record, she says, go and so no, thank you. So it's recorded. It's recorded tonight that she said that in my life. I just want to make sure everybody understood that she doesn't want to go with me. All right. Oh man, it's fun. I love you, Arlene.
Have you been to the Character Warehouse since it opened?
I have not. It is actually only 5 minutes from my girlfriend's apartment, so I probably should. But
this guy right here, he's been twice already.
It's a mess, bro.
Yeah, I mean, on a normal day there, it's a mess. It's not even like that. It's just reopened as a mess. It's normally a mess every day.
So I'm gonna show you guys real quick some pins that I got. But before that, today I felt that I was on a Black Friday day. When they open Walmart and all the stores that everybody starts running and going in. So I have the privilege to be there when the store right before the store opens, whatever. But I was there for 2 hours. But I saw it when they opened, and the first 15 people. Not kidding you, man. They have this big car, a lot of bags, and they were running to get the bags, to get some, I don't know what the hell, clothes, but like that running, dude. I'm like, the hell's going on? Everybody was outside, was like, what the hell is going on? It felt like Black Friday. I'm like, dude, come on. Seriously?
You don't even. What was it that they bought?
Man, I don't even know. They were going everywhere.
Just grabbing everything.
They were just grabbing everything.
That's
They
how
were
it
grabbing.
goes
They
there,
had
though.
some long flight bags, red, the one sparkle, the mini ones, but the sparkle ones that they have in the store, but it's
Were
only
they-
limited.
Were they small ones or the
Yeah,
the
no,
lounge
the small,
fly-
like that, I guess.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
lounge
like
fly
that.
one.
The small ones. Yeah, and there's Elsa big purse as well, Frozen, that we're going for it as well, and some Fantasyland sweaters they have. It was crazy.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on, man? But it's
How it
crazy.
goes.
Whatever. Yeah. So I grabbed this pen from 2019, but it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a Christmas thing.
You gotta
They were
look.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's not the
Yeah.
AP one,
and
is it? No.
No,
No,
that's just
no.
regular.
there's a regular one. Then I grabbed this pen, Star Wars, because they were cheap.
Yeah.
So let's
I've never seen those there, so that's a good pickup, especially for Star Wars.
Yeah, they're there. They have some other, but I didn't like it. And then I got this bag. I think this bag, I've seen them before, but I decided to get it. They have, I think it's a couple of them, that mystery whatever thing.
How much did they get for that?
This one is like $12.99.
Wow, good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's $30 in the park.
Exactly.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
All right. So let me see. So let me see what they got. If anyone wants any, let me know. All right. So I got this one. Well, let me get bigger.
Oh, you got to get bigger.
There you go. So this one.
Oh, Lady and the Tramp. Okay.
Yeah. I've never seen them before. Hold on. I just open it right now. Then, whoops. Yeah, no, right there. There you go. Come on, camera.
There you go.
There you go. This one,
Who's
I don't know what the hell's that.
Cinderella.
That's Aurora
Looks like it.
and Prince Philip, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Love this one. You saw it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Make your mini. And then let me see what else I got here. Oh. Which is not bad. 5 of them. That's not bad at all.
Nah, for
Ooh.
$13.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Yep. We got like 20 of those.
Yeah. I mean, that's not bad at all. And then, oh, wow. I got Donald Duck and Daisy. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
There's not
Yeah.
a lot of pins with those two, so that's actually pretty.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
good.
pretty. I mean, it's a pretty good deal for the price. Is pretty good. What else I got? Got a couple of hats and what else?
Did you get any new
Yeah, I got
backpacks?
No, no. Well, the one that you got, I got it, but it's over there in the closet. So yeah,
Oh.
but that's pretty cool. And then I
He
decided
got
to buy
his-
one of these things again.
Oh, let's open it. Come on.
Let's,
Come on.
I'm telling you, if I get the same one, bro, I'm just gonna throw the thing in the back. You just go. I will shut down this. I will shut down the live right now if I get the same one.
oh, we love to see it.
He got Rose last time, Randy.
All right.
Probably is Rose because they got so many boxes there, man. By the way, if anyone wants a Funko, a Funko Pop from the
A
redhead, they have
uh,
millions in the store.
Pirate Red.
Literally. Yeah, literally 100. You're lean early. BP, bro. I don't know where. I don't know. All right, here we go. I'm supposed to do this. I'm gonna do it. Ow! Ow! That happens when you make fun of Arlene.
Yeah, well, Arlene already put in chat. She hopes it's Rose.
Yeah, she got it. No, actually, it's not.
Oh, okay.
What
Show us. Stop being
What?
selfish.
It is.
We're sitting here like, what'd you get? And you're over here like,
Oh.
oh, it's not the same one.
Apparently, it's General.
Leia.
Yeah,
Anna.
yeah. There you go. That one. She doesn't
Yeah.
look like her though, but yeah. Well,
Well,
at least something different.
At least it's a different one.
Yeah, this is different.
So you said. So I guess.
Yo,
the
look how
boxes-
ugly Rose is there, though.
Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, it's fun for like $2, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah, that's fair.
Before it's too expensive as hell.
I don't know if I bought them or Marcus bought them, but we got Luke and I think
Oh,
Poe
nice.
on the ones we opened. So it was
That's
cool.
nice.
I like those little vinylmation things.
Yeah.
I have a Miami Heat one, a Miami Dolphins one, and a one where it looks like a football.
Well, Miami is playing good, bro. Hopefully they win.
Well, I stopped watching my Hurricanes to come on the live here. I left that. Miami Hurricanes were beating FSU 35-3 when I left.
So what are you saying? That the Hurricanes is more important than your friend Randy goes to Disney? That's what you're saying?
No, that's why I came here.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. All right, so
Miami won 52-10.
Okay.
Oh, they did? All right, good.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good night. No, Miami Heat. They're gonna play tomorrow, I think.
Miami Heat.
No, Sunday, the 27th.
Are they still playing at Disney? Or
tomorrow? Yeah, they're still playing.
Yeah, they're still playing at Disney. It's a championship. Okay. I mean, for the East Coast, whatever.
Yeah, it's the Eastern Conference Finals. If the Heat win one more game, then they go to the finals. And the Lakers are playing tonight.
They were winning earlier. I don't know now.
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, Denver.
They're up by 10 with 30 seconds left in the. So LA is going to go to the finals because they're going to win tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so later Trump to Katrina, and then I saw Emily. Emily, she said, "You can please send me the Little Mermaid." All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Got you both.
I believe they do have some Mickey basketball pins. I'm not sure where, but I feel like I've seen that before.
Baseball pins? I think I've seen them.
Oh, basketball because of the NBA experience.
Yeah, NBA experience stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It's our stream. We can scroll all we want, Arlene.
Yeah. That's perfect. Oh, man. She's going to be like, I wish she got the same one. But the Destiny is great to me. Yes. So, guys, you'll get those pins next year.
Oh, and Emily. Oh, I see. I didn't see Emily's comment. She was asking about baseball. I've never seen
baseball. Oh, baseball. Yeah. I thought she said basketball.
Baseball pins? No.
I'm not.
I mean, I see a Mickey Mouse with a Yankee. I think I got one, actually.
There's a Mickey Mouse one with a Yankee for sure.
Yeah, I got one. I think I got it somewhere around there. But see that. So yeah, you will get the pins eventually. Sorry.
Oh, Randy, if Gonzo ever says I'm gonna mail you something, just tell him to bring it. Just tell him to bring it the next time he sees you at the park. That'll be sooner. Even if it's a month later, it's still sooner.
Hey, but I deliver. The thing is, mail USPS here is in the Farm Valley. It's fun.
I'm just thankful you and I have the same schedule and we work together, so I don't have to worry.
That works so well.
Yo, why are the people in the chat gonna think, man, that I'm irresponsible?
No, they just know that you don't go to the post office.
Oh yeah, that too.
You do eventually mail it. It just you don't go to the post office.
I'm normally at work and I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna grab lunch, but I'm gonna stop by the post office. Or what? And I'm like, don't worry about it.
You heard how dedicated Randy is? He goes to the post office on lunch.
That's how it goes.
Randy, I'm gonna send you my stuff so you can mail it for me, bro. Oh my god.
Hey, don't forget to talk about, as we're getting ready to close, don't forget to talk about your new memberships. Just saying.
Thank you, VP. Appreciate it. Yo, this is messed up, man. I need to find new friends, bro. So you know what, bro? I bought this because it says it's light up. Can't figure out how it lights up. Anyone know? right here in the live stream.
It
All
does
right.
light up. I don't remember which part though.
So a lot of times there's a little plastic thing you have to pull out.
Maybe it needs batteries because it's been there in the character warehouse for like 20 years.
Well, maybe there's a little. Is there a little plastic or paper thing to pull out near
No.
the switch?
Nope.
I'm sure there is.
Oh, wait.
Bring it
Here. Hold on. I found the switch already. Nope. Nothing.
Bring it to work tomorrow.
Nah. Crazy. I gotta wait for Christmas.
Wear it to work.
You don't need to wear it. Just bring it.
No, it's gonna get damaged, bro. Wait.
Man,
I already damaged it.
Southern Stitch said check for a button on the inside of the hat.
I did, but nothing is in here. Unless I need to take it out. I'm gonna do an Operation Hat real quick while Randy tells you his channel, all that stuff. Go ahead, Randy. For more you think.
All right, guys. If you are new to seeing me, I do appreciate Gonzo and VP for inviting me tonight. I do a Disney Instagram. It is Randygoestodisney. I have every bit from pins to my daily life of Disney, to my cup of the days, and just fun little experiences. I'm always there to talk about things and stuff like that. So if you ever need like advice on doing a Disney trip or like pins or whatever, you're always more than welcome to message me. I normally message back within a couple hours, but occasionally, it might be like a day or two, but I will get back to you, I promise. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me, Randygoestodisney on Instagram, that is me.
And Randy interacts with all of his followers that message him. Like he was saying, it might take him a little while, but the very first time I met Randy in person was at the Contemporary, and my wife and I were waiting to get on the bus to leave the Contemporary. He was getting off the bus with a mask on and everything. He saw, I don't know, I guess you noticed my shirt at first.
Yeah, I noticed your shirt.
And he was like, VP, like he's known me forever, even though we've interacted through Instagram. And I'm like, who is this? And then I was like, he looks really familiar. And then I was like, oh, that's the Randy Goes to Disney guy.
Yeah,
and so
because
I never said this to you, but the way you welcome people is very warming, and I appreciate that. And so he is as you see him here, guys. He is a fun-loving guy. Like Gonzo said earlier, we've hung out with him. He's a great guy. Go show him some love on Instagram. If you love seeing Disney mugs and stuff like that, he posts almost a different one every day. Talking about mugs, I just got the new 3 Star Wars ones.
I hate you.
But my Bespin one is cracked, so I have to call Disney and get it.
Crazy glue, bro.
Bro, it's sold out, and I don't know if they're gonna get any back. So I'm almost to the point where I might just super glue it and complain to them because I don't know if they're gonna be able to replace it.
Super glue and complain it to them. I'm telling you, it'll work.
Yeah.
It's worked for me multiple times.
I found the battery, by the way, if you didn't notice.
I see.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There wasn't a little tab there, was there?
The thing is that it was inside the pocket, which is inside the hat, which I didn't see at the beginning.
He just looked at it. All right.
Exactly. I was like, but it doesn't turn off though. It doesn't. It doesn't turn off. Eventually it will, I guess. If not, that's gonna be there for Christmas. I don't know.
Turn to the side. Turn to the side. Interesting. I was just
also the stickers and stuff. Yeah, because this thing is from the hat here and stuff.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it's like
a scarf.
Scarf. There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
now you got a Christmas light up hat
over there. It's like Christmas popcorn buckets sitting on the side of the desk. Like,
I love popcorn buckets. Popcorn's like my favorite snack at Disney. But I have to control myself.
I feel you.
I got it the other day.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, was that the popcorn?
Yeah, I got it the other day.
Popcorn. Nice.
Yeah, and then Magic Kingdom, I got the Halloween one, the orange one. I don't know if you guys saw the picture. No, I didn't show you guys a picture on Instagram.
No, you didn't show us. Epcot had the green cauldron today.
Yeah, I I got 2 of the alien popcorn buckets. I got a regular one. I got Santa alien, and then I got my Christmas tree one.
I got that popcorn bucket.
That's not a popcorn bucket.
Like, ooh, wait,
No, but this one is.
hold
Hold on. No, but this one is. Hold on. This one is.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that one. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I meant to grab a
Hold on. Give me a second. I'll be
plaid
right back.
alien one.
Oh, babe, I was looking for Marcus's van, but I don't see it. I only own 2. Technically, one popcorn bucket. The other one's a popcorn holder. But I bought the ghost from the Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the 3 different ghosts. So the donut holder, the sipper cup, and then the popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
I bought that. I was live when I was looking at it. I was just showing the stream. Look at the live here, and this is my favorite one.
Oh yeah, the Onward.
And the lights turn on.
So
This thing I love Onward, but this is a beautiful popcorn bucket.
So Arlene, I was wrong. My wife is actually watching the stream. So she brought me this. That's pretty cool. I like it.
Hold on. That's how I got this. My wife brought it to me.
So I like it. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's what it is. What it is. I can't wait for the Christmas. Hopefully they bring a new one. Remember the Christmas tree last year? Was it last year? Yeah, the last. It turns on and everything. I love it. I have it
Randy
somewhere.
probably has it.
Yeah. That's the perfect bucket right there.
I regret not buying it.
You did? Oh, I hope they have it this year, bro.
Actually,
I
let me see
hope- I
hope they
they
bring a
have
new
it
one.
Yeah. It's
See,
my
I
favorite
combined-
one.
We might
It's
have-
dusty, but it's my
I
favorite.
really liked it, and I regret not getting it. That's why when this came out,
You got it.
I flew to the park and I was like, I don't care, I'm getting it.
I got one too.
Yeah,
I
carrying
went
this
up-
Christmas popcorn bucket back on the bike. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So
I got one too. Thanks to VP right here. You see it? You see it, guys?
Yeah.
Right here. Where my finger is, right there.
I told the lady, I went up and I was like, look, I need 4 popcorn buckets. And she goes, 4? I said, yes, I need 4 popcorn buckets. I don't need all the popcorn though. I'll take
and they
2
have
of
to
them.
give it to you.
She didn't. She only gave me 2.
Oh, she did?
Because I was like,
Okay.
I said, I'm not taking it. And because I guess it's pre-packaged already, so they just hand it to you.
Oh, okay.
But it was funny, her reaction when I asked for 4 of them. She was like, "You want 4?" Like, yeah. Okay, well that'll be $78.
Holy. Just
Or no,
for popcorn.
It was $79. Like, well, hey, I have friends like Gonzo and Kelly that want them, so gotta bring them to them. Which
Yeah.
wait, hold on, Gonzo.
I know. What?
I-
I paid it already. I
No,
paid that
no, no.
already. Oh, I thought you were going to charge me.
I went to dinner with Kelly and Ken last night, and
Yeah?
I left her popcorn bucket and her sippy cup in my closet.
Nice. You can give them to me. She
No.
doesn't need it anymore. By the time you see her again, it's already something else new came out.
Well,
the hat doesn't turn off, bro.
it probably is on a timer, or there's probably a switch, just like there was a tab.
It's probably a switch.
Randy, bro, don't make fun of me, Randy.
While Gonzo's trying to figure out how to turn off his hat, I just shot a new Loungefly video today. These Loungefly this guy.
Always read the manuals, right? Go for it, VP. Sorry, go ahead.
What Gonzo, what department do you work in?
Please tell me
Don't
it's
read
IT.
It is
I mean,
a kind of IT, yeah.
Close. It's
Close enough. It doesn't matter. Go ahead. It doesn't matter this time. Go ahead. Hey, I don't work for Disney. Okay? Go for it.
I don't work
So-
for this either, but like,
Katrina's like, there's a button on it. So that Loungefly video, I'm starting a new schedule this week, so it's throwing my whole life.
We.
Yes, yeah, but you're used to working nights. I'm not used to working nights, and I'm switching to nights. So that's
tell
going to
them
throw my
please tell them who told you to do that.
guy right here.
There you go. Because I needed somebody to go to the park with. So I need somebody with the same days off, the same time that I work, so we can go together to the park. And Arlene can stay home, and we can go to the park by ourselves.
So this video that I'm going to come out with in the next couple days.
Hey, I got this one too.
Put it on.
It's too short. I got kids size. I got to return it.
No, just put it in the back like how Josh was wearing it. Like a yarmulke.
Like that? Like that?
Yarmulke.
No, in the back.
Oh, in the back?
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah. Not yeah. We almost had him, Randy. So
happen.
then these bags are only since that our last Loungefly video came out. So just wait till you see it. There's some amazing bags. And a couple other things that aren't bags. So check that video out when it comes out. And then Tuesday, I will be live with Gonzo for Taco Tuesday. We're going to be playing trivia with Disney.
Yeah, Disney Park Trivia.
Disney Park Trivia on Tuesday.
And we're going to raffle that gift card that day.
We're going to raffle. Okay, so the $50 gift card for the winners will be raffled that day. And then Friday, I will be live all day from Hollywood Studios. And then Saturday, Gonzo and I will be live again for late night with Pals. And
I forgot already.
Yeah. I was like, what's it called again? But more importantly than all of that, this Tuesday, 9:30 a.m., is my premiere with Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. It is called DVC Mornings Live, where we will talk DVC. We are initially, our first episode is just going to be a getting to know Kelly and myself and why you should listen to us when we talk DVC. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a new guy that just got into DVC this year and loves it. And she actually works for DVC. So you're going to get expert advice and knowledge, and then you're going to get the rookie who just has the passion for it. But come check us out 9:30 Tuesday mornings over at Adventures with a VP.
Yeah, and once in a while I'll be there just to bug the hell out of them.
Yes, that is true.
All right. Hey, by the way, thanks to VP that he gave me this bag. He didn't like it, so he just said, "Gonzo, here, you can have this bag." So thank you, VP, for that. Arlene, thank you so much for giving me this. Appreciate it. It's
I bet you she's getting up right now and going to the closet to see if I really gave it to you.
Thank you, VP. Appreciate it so much.
Guys, I will tell you this. That bag right there is so comfortable to wear. I wore it all day to Hollywood Studios about a week and a half ago. That bag is so comfortable.
Hey, Dean, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Dreamers Empire.
Hey, Dreamers Empire.
That's Dean. Dean. Thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. So we're gonna use it Friday. We're gonna tweet back on Friday.
Yep.
It's gonna be pretty cool. Yes. Well, thank you, VP, for gifting. Actually, it's pretty cool, man, and the price was good too. All right, goes to the bed. Boom. All right, so here we go. Dean also is in charge of the live play, so you can see all the schedule for all the live streamers at YouTube as well. So
awesome.
Just go ahead and make sure. Usually my description all the way in the bottom, my description, I have his link on the website. So Dean, thanks so much for the support. Appreciate it. So where we at? All right, so tomorrow, special time breakfast with Pals will be at 9 in the morning, just tomorrow, because I have to go to work early because VP needs me there. So I have to go work early. Monday we have Melody Mexics karaoke 90s at 10:30 p.m. Tuesday Taco Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. So now my live streams are going to be at 10:30 p.m. Wednesday I'm going to be 10:30 p.m. at Addy Family Adventure talking about Star Wars. Then on Thursday back here talk Disney to me at 10:30. Friday I'm off. We're going to Hollywood Studios. Saturday I probably will be here with VP. Depends on what time I get back because I'm traveling like an hour and a half, but I'll probably make it on time. And then on Sunday we go back again to Breakfast with Paul. Basic week.
Don't touch my bag. She said she's gonna hide.
Arlene, in case you haven't noticed, I planned this for a long time. I got him to work my shift. Same days off. Buy the same bags. It's the force, Arlene. It's the force. All right, guys. I want to make sure that you guys, one more time, go ahead and follow Randygoestodisney in Instagram. Great friend, great person, and he loves Disney the same way we do. So if you want to have fun with his pictures, with his videos, and all this stuff, go ahead and follow him. Randy, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys for inviting me. I was like so worried about getting home so quick from work because it's just been such a mess every night. So
sure, no problem.
Happy I was able to get here. So
what says? Careful, Gonzo Kate might get jealous. Oh, he did get jealous already. He sent me a text message, and let me read it. And this is Ken. He goes, "Oh, I see you have a new Disney buddy. I see." Yeah, you left me to go to work, so I gotta be P now. Guys, again, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Some other day we talk about memberships. They're there. Make sure you follow Adventure with BP. Let's get him to, what is it, 300, 400, 400?
300.
300. So let's go ahead and make
300, 300 is the next milestone.
Make sure you follow him. We haven't followed him. And for the people that watch the replay every night, thank you so much for watching it as well. Thanks to the Familia, Gonzo Familia members, Mar in Memphis, the Mickey Bunch, Addy Family Adventures, Candyman 15, Katrina, Scopini, Lynette, and Lara AC. Thanks so much for being part of the family. If you want to be part of the family, just press that join button next to the subscriber, and you can see all the options there. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here. BP, thanks so much for being here. Randy, again, thanks for being here. Don't go away. We're going to talk backstage for a little bit. And I see you guys tomorrow morning and in the morning in Breakfast with Pals.
Sounds good.
I think
good night, everyone. Thank you guys for joining in.
Thank you. Arlene, I love you. Be good. Love you.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. See ya.
Good night. Good